Hello, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been quite a while since I made a video. This is going to be some wax empties that I've accumulated over like the past month or so. A couple things, so I'm just gonna ramble for a little bit. If you would like to skip straight to the empties, then I will put a little timestamp below, but otherwise I'll just talk a little bit. This is my last video before I move to the East Coast. It's gonna be quite hectic for me with school and everything else that I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of time to put into this channel anymore. Not just that, I moved my wax collection to my parents' place, and I tried to pack as much as I could, but I'm flying to the East Coast instead of driving, and so I have a very limited amount of space, and wax is just not gonna be one of the things that I'm gonna be bringing over there. So wax really just is not a priority in my life at this point. I really did enjoy wax, and I still do. I do think there's a chance I could get into it again, but I think at this point in time, it's probably not gonna be as big as a hobby for me as it used to be. And then a couple things as well. I actually caught COVID a couple weeks ago. I had managed to escape COVID. Well, I had a couple like scares here and there, but for the most part, I had managed to not get COVID since March of 2020. But I finally got it, and I have to say it was pretty rough on me personally. I know everybody has a pretty different experience with it, but I'm a fairly healthy person. I don't have any major medical conditions or anything like that, and I'm on the younger side, but I had a really high fever, like chills, aches, coughing, shortness of breath, things like that. It was actually pretty terrible. I wasn't hospitalized or anything like that, but I still felt very, very sick. And I had such a high fever. I don't think I've ever had a fever that high before. Like, I think I went into like 102. It was really high. I've never had a fever that high before. So it was a little concerning like that. Not just that, I lost my sense of smell with COVID. It didn't happen with me initially. It more so happened after a couple days, and I still don't have my smell back. I thought it would really upset me, but it actually hasn't. I can't really smell things unless I put my nose like right in front of it. So right in front of the wax warmer, or right in, I don't know, like a tub of lotion or something like that. So I really just haven't been in the mood to melt, because what's the point of melting if you can't smell it? But yeah, anyways, that's all that has happened to me in the last couple weeks. I still would like to thank everyone who watches me and such. I know sometimes it's hard to keep track since there's so many people to watch on YouTube when it comes to vendor wax, but yeah, but thank you. And I know that I'm not going to be uploading as much anymore, but I still do appreciate everyone who has been with me, watching my life journey and things like that. But yeah, without further ado, let me finally get started with the wax empties. So I'm just going to be pulling at random. I'm going to start off with all the bags first, I believe. So going off of memory here, the first thing I finished is from Waxy Wonders. This is Ravenclaw, which is blue sugar, sugar violets, Earl Grey tea, and books. This is one of her pack of like fluted tarts, and this was okay, medium throw, 5 to 6 hours. I just don't enjoy the scent. I think that in general, I don't like blue sugar. I also don't like sugared violets. I do like Earl Grey tea, but I don't like books as well, so it really just was not a favorite of mine. I got the blue sugar, don't love it. It was tempered down a little bit with the sugared violets and the books. I just don't love this scent, but I know some people do really like it. I will say it is a unique blend, so there's that. Moving on, from Waxidents, this is the Waste Snow Waxasaurus, which is just overpours from wax that people have had or used. In terms of this scent, I wouldn't say that I loved it. I love the concept of it because, you know, there's no point in wasting wax. If you could use it, why not? And sometimes I'm sure if you're lucky, you could get a really nice creation. The only sad part is that if you do end up really liking it, you don't know what it is. What I had for mine, it smelled sort of perfumey, a little bit floral, a little bit sweet, minty, fresh. It was a little mixture of everything. Not my favorite scent though, and it wasn't too strong in terms of throw, but I do love the concept, and it's free with your order, so you can't complain about that. Moving on, Ava's Country Cupboard Blood Orange Margarita. Absolutely love this. This was super strong plus throw, and it lasted a good 6-7 hours. The citrus in there was it was right in your face. It was boom pow. It sort of smelled like Fanta to me, almost like a really fresh blood orange mixed with some Fanta. And it was limey from the margarita. This was so citrusy that it smelled almost fizzy, or maybe the fizzy was coming from the margarita. This was old but still giving me great performance, so enjoyed that. And I also liked mixing it with other scents as well. You know, you can't go wrong with mixing citrusy scents with like other fruity scents. Okay, moving on. I have this customs bag from Barrett Wax Crafts that I finished. This is Cider Lane and Ginger Ale. Even though it's old, 2019, it was still a powerhouse. Strong throw, 7 hours. I would say closer to the end of its life, it wasn't as strong anymore, more so like medium strong, but that's still pretty good. So yeah, really like this. This was mainly the ginger ale that I smelled. I couldn't really detect much Cider Lane. I got like hints of it, but mostly that ginger ale is boom pow, super strong. It's the exact same ginger ale oil that Hayden Rowe carries. So if you like that one, you would also like this. I haven't ordered from Barrett's, but I know that he has since opened up again, so that's exciting. So if you want to check out Barrett's, great wax, and it stands the test of time. Okay, moving on. Let's see here. So let's do this one. This is from L3. This is Snooze Button Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. Snooze Button is, let's see here. So sweet lavender, vanilla bean Noel buttermints. It was your standard, you know, sweet lavender, marshmallowy, pepperminty sort of kind of scent. I loved it. Mixed with the Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. It made it very sort of like a sweet body care marshmallowiness. Enjoyed this. Strong, 8 to 9 hours. I would say this isn't like, Snooze Button isn't like my favorite of like the minty pepperminty scents. I do really like winter snooze, but this was still good, no complaints. This is Colt from L3 Waxy Wonders. I believe this was the puppy packs. I love the cool label. I mean, who doesn't love cool labels like this? This was like orange zest, cotton candy, pop rocks, I believe. So it just basically smelled like cotton candy mixed with like a artificial fruity candy kind of scent, almost like a pixie stick. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Nice. It had really good performance as well. Nice and strong, I would say, or medium strong. Either one of those, I don't remember. And average longevity. So this was nice. Moving on, I have a sample from Dessa's Homespun Scents, Smoky Mountain Berries. Oh my goodness, this was amazing. I drew a little heart there, although it doesn't look much like a heart. So good. When I smelled this scent on cold, I was blown away. The depth to this, the berries in it. This smells almost like it has smoked vanilla in it, which is one of my favorite oils, and especially smoked vanilla mixed with a berry scent. It's so good. I believe there's fir trees or Fraser fir in this as well, although I wouldn't say I detect it very much. It just is blended so well. It's a huge masterpiece, I would say. So unique. You really have to give this a try. When I do order wax, and if I do from Dessa's again, then I would definitely pick up this in a large amount because this is so good. Medium plus throw, 4 hours. Not the best performer, I would say. I am finding that for the most part, Dessa's is not like a standout vendor to me in terms of performance or throw. Your mileage may vary, so there's so many factors in terms of your home space. Now that I'm moving to a different area, hopefully Dessa's works better there, but yeah, I love the scent so much that I think I'm willing to repurchase it, even though it didn't give me the best performance, but I'll give it another try. From VCS, this is One Sweet Day, Wild Berries, Strawberry Rhubarb, super old from 2019. Still had pretty decent throw, medium plus, 45 hours. Wasn't the longest lasting performer, but if I could still get a throw, I would really like it. This is like super tart berries, like unripe berries, and I really like this scent. It's a little bit citrusy almost, blends really well with the berries. It just is a really nice tart berry scent. Would be great as a blender, but I enjoyed it quite a lot during the summer on its own. This is a Sassy Girl Aroma Florida Citrus Birthday Cake. This was like a little piece that a friend gave in a swap. I couldn't really smell this. I think it might have been too old. I'm not really sure. On cold, I could smell like a really nice citrus scent. I wouldn't say the cake is very much in the forefront. It's mainly that citrusy sort of citrus scent. But yeah, not much to say about that since I couldn't really get a performance out of this. Peony, a sample from L3 Waxy Wonders. This was nice and strong, 6 hours. It was, you know, a really nice, clean floral kind of scent. I wouldn't say I love it on its own, maybe if blended with other things, since I don't tend to love florals on its own, but this was actually really pretty. So if you do like florals, I can actually see someone really liking this. Also from L3, Key Lime. This is one of the Trig Tarts. Really nice, sort of, it was like a very sweet, like bakery sort of lime scent. It almost smelled like a key lime custard, not really like a fresh lime. Initially when I bought this, I was looking more for a fresh lime, but I actually came to really enjoy this. I liked mixing it with some scents that were a little too strong. Like I mixed it with the blood orange margarita from Ava's, and it sort of tempered down how strong the citrus was and adds a little sweetness. So I did really like this. I also really like mixing it with like a basic bakery scent to create sort of like a citrus bakery scent. Really like that. So yeah, I don't know if I would repurchase it since I don't know, I don't see it offered very much, but I don't know if I would repurchase it just because I'd rather, if I want like a lime or like a citrusy bakery scent, I'd rather just buy it like pre-blended. Okay, moving on. Also from Friend Mail, Salt Mountain Melts Circus Animal Stuffed Sugar Cookies. This was a really classic one. A lot of people love this one. On cold, I actually got like a strong cherry note, and I don't know about you, I don't understand why there is a cherry note, because circus animal cookies don't have a cherry note. So I don't know what that was about, but on warm, that sort of went away. It was more like your basic sort of nice cookie scent. It wasn't overly sweet, wasn't too yeasty either. So it was okay, very basic kind of scent. I do know that since then, Salt Mountain has reformulated her circus stuffed animal cookies, so I don't know what it is like now, but yeah. Moving on, also, this is from Soul's Inspiration, B. Davis, which is Toasted Marshmallow, Zucchini Bread, Pistachio Dream Cake. I really enjoyed this. The marshmallow in here was actually quite strong. Marshmallow is not always a strong oil, but in this case, I could really smell it, and the Pistachio Dream Cake. I wouldn't say it was too nutty. It was a perfect amount. I couldn't really detect the zucchini bread at all, which is not a bad thing in my book, because zucchini bread can go really bad or really good, but more bad. I have had more bad experiences with zucchini bread than good, personally, but yeah, this was really nice and strong. When I first got it, it was super strong actually, but as it has aged over like a year or so, it wasn't as strong anymore, but yeah, so use up your wax. Also here from Vintage Chic Scents, Pretty Woman. This was like strawberry, acai, lemon, and rose. Very interesting combination. Also, I've never had acai berries in wax before, but this was a nice like berry, kind of like a lemon berry scent with a rose, and it was actually a pretty good performer. Medium strong throw, 6 to 7 hours despite the age, from 2018. So I'll always give VCS that. Her wax stands the test of time, but I don't think I loved the rose in this, and the rose was pretty prominent. I would say it took up about like a good 40% of the scent. The rose also, it just had sort of like a slightly plasticky, like dated sort of smell, which I didn't love. I would prefer a different kind of rose, maybe a more high quality rose scent. This sort of smelled like a cheap rose. So not a favorite, but I will say the performance is good. Next one here from Sassy Girl Aroma, Ice Cream Truck, Strawberry Orange Julius. I really enjoyed the scent. I don't know what, I don't think I've tried Orange Julius in wax before, but I know what it is, and it's really good. It was sweet, but not overly sweet. It had a really nice strawberry oil in here. Yeah, I really enjoyed this scent actually. So medium plus throw, 6 hours, not bad. Really nice for summer. Waxidents Ankylosaurs, which is strawberry, raspberry, guava, pomegranate, mulberry, medium strong throw, 5 to 6 hours, really good. I feel like with this little pinwheel that it used to be, it was like a little pinwheel like that, I got a good amount of like melts from it. I think there's 12 total, so I got 6 melts out of it because I used 2 pieces each time, and I got good performance that way. I really love the strawberry raspberry guava oil. It's so good mixed with that pomegranate. I don't see people use pomegranate very much, but I do enjoy it. I would say the only thing that I didn't love was the mulberry. I don't know, it's not my favorite kind of berry oil, but the other 2 I did really enjoy. Next time if I get it again, I probably wouldn't get it with the mulberry again, or I wouldn't get this blend, but I would still get another blend with strawberry raspberry guava since I really enjoy that oil. Bento Wax Co, winter cocktail, pomegranate, rosemary, and ginger ale. What a unique blend. This is super old again, 2017. I got this in a like an ass wax sort of like de-stash. It was just someone selling wax for like really cheap, for like basically nothing. But yeah, I got this in it, and it actually still performed really well considering the age. 2017, almost over 5 years. Medium strong throw, 7-8 hours, so it still performed. So whatever this wax was, it stood the test of time. And this scent is actually really unique. Have you ever seen a scent like this? I really enjoyed the ginger ale and that pomegranate. It was really nice, and that rosemary just added the most like such like a beautiful freshness. Really, like, you can imagine what this cocktail looks like. So yeah, I don't know, loved it. Would try to recreate it from a different vendor. Okay, Silky Soaps and Scents, Vanilla Cake Pops. I couldn't smell this, but I imagine it's your basic bakery scent. From Closet Full of Wax, Sea Punch, which is salty sea air, coconut water, pineapple punch, and strawberry. This sounded like the most amazing blend. Does that not sound amazing? I believe this is a custom from somebody, but I mean, it smelled so good. I really got the salty sea air and that coconut water, but mixed with those fruity scents, it was just amazing. I mean, whoever came up with this blend, it's so good. The only problem was that it was pretty light. I couldn't smell it very much at all, which is sort of sad and upsetting. So I might try to recreate something similar from a different vendor to see if it throws, but because this is a really cool blend. Okay, VCS, this is Polyjuice Potion, apples, rainbow sherbets, lemon lime, fizzy soda, and whipped cream. Love this. Could smell the apples in it. The rainbow sherbet had that really nice fizziness, but it wasn't overly fizzy to where it took over all the other scent notes. So good. Still performing very well. This was like a good like medium strong, I want to say. Yeah, this is one of my favorite fizzy scents. I love fizzy scents, and this is one of my favorite blends of fizzy scents, so it tells you a lot. Okay, and next I have two loaf bags that I finished. So the first one is from Ebony Violet. This is You Wear It Well, which is fresh laundry, vanilla, jasmine, rose, and amber. I don't know what is up with her labels, but they go yellow and they fall off easily. Anyways, I love this scent. This is one of my favorite laundry scents. I'm not really a big laundry melter. I don't love laundry in general because for the most part, laundry can go really astringent to my nose, but this is a really pretty laundry scent. I don't know what is in here exactly, or if this is a single oil or not, but it's not overly astringent. It just smells very pretty, like a very nice clean room. It's not astringent, but you smell those, like the freshness from it. And it must be that vanilla and amber that really like rounds it out, but it's so good. Would repurchase. So good. And yeah, good performance from this as well. Maybe like a medium strong. It depended on like where I put it and also the amount. Next from L3 Waxy Wonders, Blue Sugar Mango Sorbet Strawberry. I finished this up. I don't love the scent. Like I said, I don't love blue sugar. I tend to like mango sorbet and strawberry, but for some reason the combination of the two, of the blue sugar and the mango sorbet, made it really sickly sweet. I don't know what it is or what happened there, but it was sickly sweet. Didn't love it. I mainly use this as a blender with like other bakery scents or scents I needed to tamper down with some sweetness. So yeah, still had really good throw. I would say around like the 1 year to 2 year mark, it actually still had strong throw or medium strong. Towards the end, it wasn't as strong anymore, but good performance, not a repurchase though. All right, moving on to all the other things, finally. So I finished this clamshell of Scentsationals Illusion Cedar Musk and Mystery. This is your basic sort of masculine, like cedary, musky cologne kind of scent. It reminds me of a men's deodorant. I did really enjoy this scent. Nice and strong. Yeah, lasts a whole day in my bathroom warmer. Okay. Finished Country Apple from Brittany Sweet Tarts. This is a rendition of the old school Bath and Body Works scent. This is okay. I wouldn't say it's my favorite apple scent. It's not really fresh apple, which I enjoy, or a MAC apple. It sort of is a body care type of apple scent. It has like hints of freshness, but very body care-esque, which is not what I prefer in apples. I prefer like a juicy, fresh apple. I sort of had a plasticky note, either from the clamshell or the scent itself, but yeah, not a repurchase. But it's actually still through pretty decently well. I would say medium strong, I think. Next is Scentsationals Vanilla Pine. This was wicked strong. Oh my gosh, so strong. Lasts like a day and a half or maybe even 2 days in the warmer. It was a really good performer. It would escape to other rooms. It was, yeah, beast performer. I don't really get much vanilla, so if you're trying to find like a pine scent with like that's not as astringent, this is still pretty astringent. I would say not as much as like other pine scents, but still pretty astringent. Okay, and then I finish Baby Groot, which is one of my favorite scents from Supertarts. So this is honeydew, lavender, cucumber, and driftwood, I believe. Yes. I don't get any sort of honeydew or melon scent. 3 scents that I get is the lavender, the cucumber, and the driftwood. It's a super strong on all 3 of those notes. The lavender is an herbal lavender, super herbaceous, which I love. The cucumber is fresh. You have to love cucumber to like the scent. I know sometimes cucumber can be sort of like polarizing to some people. This is can definitely lean that way, and that driftwood just adds like this depth to it. It's so good. Such a strong performer, super strong performer, and it lasts a good amount of time, 10 to 11 hours, so really happy with that one. Okay, and then also from Sassy Wax Melts, this is Lullaby of Dreams, Lavender, Blueberry, and Sugar Milk. This is a very interesting blend. I would say, oh, I just have to show you, the clam is squishy. It's sort of fun to squish it, but I don't like love when it's squishy, because like I wonder if like I don't know, once the clam gets squishy, if the wax is starting to go, or it's about time to finish that wax clam up, I'm sure. But yeah, the lavender in this is on the more herbaceous side, and the blueberry is a super fresh blueberry scent. I wouldn't say that I got much sugar milk, maybe a hint, but it's such an interesting scent. While I thought this would be more of a bedtime scent, it's actually not. It actually sort of woke me up because of how fresh the blueberry is, so I did really enjoy this. But I will say, after using 2 cubes, like the rest, like the 4 cubes left, I was over it. I did not want to melt it anymore. So yeah, very interesting scent. I will recommend it to people because I do think that if you're looking for something unique, definitely check this out. And it's a good performer, super strong plus throw, and it lasts like 8 hours. So good performance there, but yeah, I'm sort of sick of the scent, so no more of that. Okay, I have 2 from La Lit Candle Company. The first one is New Orleans Night, N-O-L-A Nights. This was classic cologne scent. Couldn't really get a throw out of it, so yeah. Also, Laurel Street Lemon Layer Cake. This is a really nice lemon bakery scent. I really like lemon bakery scents. This is perfect, the perfect ratio, both the lemon and the bakery. It was sort of custardy, really, really nice. The only thing is that it's sort of like a light medium performer, not super strong, so yes. Okay, moving on, I have a couple things. This is from Handwerks. This is matcha, which is so interesting. I love matcha. If you don't know, I love drinking matcha. I actually enjoy matcha ice cream. You know, any sort of matcha things I'm sure I would like. I did really enjoy this scent. However, I will say it didn't smell like matcha. Matcha has a very earthy sort of tea kind of scent. This was more like a floral tea, like a white tea scent more so. I did enjoy it. Medium throw, 4 hours, and it sort of reminded me of a spa, but yeah. Moving on. So peony white tea. Oops. Let me move some of this back. Okay. Peony white tea, really nice white tea scent. Smelled very similar to this matcha scent here, but a little bit different. This was a little more floral. I did enjoy it. I wouldn't say I had amazing performance. I think medium strong, actually not bad. Yeah, it was medium strong. It didn't last very long, 3 hours, but yes. Okay, that's Mocha Chop, Apple Bath, Lemongrass, Bergamot, Rosewood. I think we all know the scent. This is the iconic Lush scent. Loved this scent. It had good performance. Really nice citrusy, like lemongrass kind of scent. Really great for the morning to wake you up. I love Apple Bath. I would repurchase Apple Bath from any vendor. So yeah, and good performance. Apple Bath tends to be a really strong oil, so if you usually get Apple Bath, it's pretty I would say it's pretty, like, there's a good chance it's gonna throw. And then the last one I hear is Beezy's Bakery Shop, which is a house blend from Beezy Tarts. I don't know what the blend was, but this smelled like the best cinnamon sugar fried goodness, like an elephant ear almost. And I cut the scent cup into 4 pieces, and I had phenomenal performance. So strong throw, 11 to 12 hours, amazing. Cannot recommend Beezy Tarts enough. So that was my wax empties for recently. I don't know when I'll be able to melt some more and all these, or you know, when I'm gonna buy wax again, just because moving across the country is very expensive. I have to buy a lot of furniture new, so I think a lot of my budget is going towards that. And yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. But besides that, let me know how you have all been, if you guys have gotten COVID before, what your symptoms were like, how you were doing. But yeah, overall I hope you all are doing well. I know I haven't been commenting very much on people's videos just because I really don't have time to watch as many videos as I've liked, but hopefully I can get some downtime to do so. But yeah, I hope you have all been well. Take care.